Jahn! Utah!
Slapshot family. Spain is now the champions of the world when it comes to soccer or football or whatever you want to call it. But we are so happy to be here with you this weekend, or now it's going to be Monday when you listen to this. Leroy, it's a pleasure to be with you. How are you doing, my friend? Let's go. We've had a big week. We had the schedule release. We've had a couple other things happen. How are you feeling, buddy?
I am feeling pretty good. You know, I think we're done with soccer now, right? Now that the World Cup is over, I think this is going to be the last we talk about soccer for a little bit, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the World Cup, it was a great time. You're absolutely right. Spain has defeated FIFA to become World Cup champions 2026. Yeah, man. Where do you want to start off? You want to front load it with World Cup, or you want to take care of some hockey biz?
Well, let's just hit the World Cup real quick. Congratulations, Spain. Congratulations, Spain. I know a lot of people were cheering against Messi. I, for one, was cheering for Argentina. Not because I'm a diehard Messi fan, because I like him and it was the only legit soccer game I've ever been to, but because there was a guy that tweeted like 7 years ago that Argentina beat Spain 3-2 in the 2026 World Cup, and I was hoping he was a time traveler. Turns out he is not. But let's talk about the schedule, Leroy. The schedule has come out, and
That's right.
I got a couple things and bones to pick with the Utah Mammoth. SeatGeek, known as a second-hand provider, a secondary reseller, dude, there wasn't a ticket for less than $100 until January to sit in the nosebleeds, Leroy. And it pissed me the fuck off. And then the next day, when they went official on the website, it was a $10 difference. I don't know what Ryan Smith is trying to do. I am a big proponent of we need real fans in the seats. $153 for a home opener in the nosebleeds is asinine. I don't know how you feel about it as a season ticket holder. What do you think, bud?
Well, I'll tell you what I think is I saw some of your posts and we had talked and I saw a few people complain about the prices. And you know, it's funny, just a few weeks back, I'm thinking, I don't know if I don't know if I want to afford season tickets anymore. Like, I love going to the games, but I can't make games Tuesdays and Thursdays, and so that cuts a lot
Yeah.
of games out for me. And then I saw how much these tickets are going for and kind of did the calculation with the schedule release and realized that I break even if I go to a quarter. I go to like 14 games and I break even compared to how many games, like how much money I would spend just trying to buy, you know, what is it, single seats? Is that open to the public sale or whatever? And so I
Yeah.
think I realize more than ever, gosh, I want to hold on to those things as long as possible. Because my seats really come down to about $45 a piece. If you don't go to all the games, that starts changing how much money. But look, man, it's nice to have seats. But what is going on? I thought the whole gondola seating thing was supposed to make things cheaper or more accessible. Did you see any gondola seats available, or is that just not a thing yet?
So the gondola seats, while talking to our rep, I won't name his name because I don't want to put it on blast or anything, but it's your same rep. But those seats for the gondola are single game seats only. You can't buy a season ticket in the gondolas.
Oh, okay.
And like I've said before, the funny thing about the gondolas is you're so high up there, dude. You're so high up there. The train horn is gonna blow your fucking eardrums out
Yeah, well,
before anything even happens.
you know where my seats are. They're pretty high up. And
Yeah.
when we were talking about where the gondola seats were going to be, it was like, oh,
The
they're going to be
gondola
up there.
seats are 25 feet higher than yours.
Yeah, they're way
Which,
up there.
in my opinion, if you actually enjoy hockey and you like watching the movement, probably the best seat in the house.
That's how I like it.
Probably the best seat in the house. But I'll tell you, as a Mammoth fan and as someone that has enjoyed my time getting to know all of you, getting to be in the Delta Center, taking the pictures in the section 122, getting to know everybody. It's been really nice knowing you. I'll probably never see you again because $150 for a nosebleed seat. That if you don't know me, I'm a big motherfucker. Me and Leroy are not tiny people. So you think I'm gonna pay $150 to sit in a normal seat? You got another thing coming, dude. Yeah, I'm sitting like this. And I feel bad if I cheer because I punch your wife in the face accidentally, reaching for my popcorn. No, dude, it sucks for big guys like us. But also another thing about our schedule release, Leroy, I got to bring up. 13 out of the first 19 games are on the road.
That's
Five non-playoff games against teams or non-playoff team. 5 games against non-playoff teams before January is how I should word it. It's a pretty rough schedule, Leroy, and you said it a couple episodes ago that you think we might take a step back. I might start beginning to agree with you. What do you think we do in the beginning of this schedule? The first half.
Well, that's a lot of Road Warrior expectations of this team. I don't know why it got scheduled like that. I know the Utah Jazz have to have something to do with it. I mean, I think I looked on that schedule and we've got the Mammoth, have one Sunday game at home all season.
Yeah.
Tons of Friday games. So I don't know. Yeah, tons of them. There's one month where we've got every night of the month, it seems like we've got a game on Friday night. What do I think about the schedule? I don't know. I could say, obviously, that's hard to start the season out with that much on the road. But what goes around comes around. What you give, you get back. That's biting off a difficult part of the schedule right at the beginning. You come out hot, like we came out hot. Well, we got hot early last season. Anything could happen. We come out there, home opener. We can get hot and take a lot of those games. So I'm not too worried about that. And like we said, I think we make those home games up later in the season, which might be a real blessing. The schedule for me, like I said, the only thing that I was really, I won't say disappointed, but maybe a little disappointed is, I love me a day drinking Sunday matinee hockey game, brother.
Me too, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's the Sunday before Thanksgiving or something, or everything's starting to feel kind of holiday and they got the lights up and everything. Look, it's great schedule one way or another. First time we've gone to 84 games in the NHL. So season starts a little sooner, ends a little sooner. It seems like it somehow we we're getting out of the regular season just a little sooner than usual. And oddly enough, I think we finished the season against the Blues again, don't we?
Always.
Yeah, it must be a thing.
Kind of weird that we always start with the Chicago Blackhawks as well. It is cool that they added 2 more games. So now we play every division team 4 times. That's what made the 84 game schedule. 3 games against the Pacific Division, and then 2 games against Eastern Conference. So, yeah. So 84 games. That's dope. I love it. It's weird. So anyone that's followed us, we've been doing this since the beginning. So in the first season, I remember we started off very cold. And when we were the hockey club, and our January to March stretch was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And then we kind of did the opposite last year, where we had a great opener, and then our January to March was kind of like a dull thing. So our longest homestand this year is a 6-game homestand that we have between January and February. Our longest road trip is between October and November. Leroy, do you think that these veterans coming in are going to be able to help us keep a consistency through the season? Because that's kind of what was the most annoying thing being a new fan, was seeing like, oh, we suck. Oh, holy shit, we might win. And then the next season was, holy shit, we're going to win the Stanley Cup. And then it was like, we suck again.
Yeah, you remember in the 24 season and in the 25 season, it wasn't whether or not we were playing home or away, in my vision, as to whether or not we were on a streak or not. What it really coincides with is who injured, who not injured. I mean, the reason we started to suck early in hockey club season, Jersey goes down, unproven depth in the defensive ranks, and then, of course, Dylan Guenther goes out for a bit, who is kind of our shining star early in the season. And it was really when he came back in that Flyers game and scored that goal right at the end of it.
That was sick, dude.
That felt like that changed the momentum of that season. Well, this season, what coincides with our losing streak? Well, wasn't it Logan Cooley being out? Didn't he kind of come in and out of the lineup? We had some injury issues as well. And so I think a lot of times there's chemistry issues based on how to make things work when all of a sudden one of the key pieces is missing on the bench with bum shoulder or leg or whatever the matter is with you. Look, that's one of the hidden, well, maybe not hidden, maybe it's right out in the open. If you listen to some of our friends, the benefit of signing a cat like Barrett Hayton, or all this depth we have, is that I think we're the kind of team that we can not only sustain some injuries, but to go to your point, John, Uyghur, Trocheck. I mean, talk about our veterans, right? Sergey, you've got guys that can kind of take a team and maybe get him around the mindset issues that come along with adversity. That's the point you got an Anders Lee on the team. That's the point we had an Ian Cole on the team. So it's going to be an interesting season, but I would have said yes a month ago. I'm saying I think we're going to take a step back. I think we're going to take a step back because, I saw somebody's article, it might have been Brogan's article about, or it was NHL Media, I think, but it was, who's going to make the team, Iginla or Denoyer, and how difficult is that going to be? Well, a month ago, that was a completely different conversation. I think we were both thinking, well, maybe it's time to take a step back and let the rookies come in, but you can see what we've done on the free agent market. This is a team built for contact. This is a team built for nets. This is a team that is going to be built for victory in the 2026-27 season, baby. And I'm pretty excited to see how it goes down. Next man up. We're going to have some injuries, but fortunately, we've got more depth than we have ever before on this team. So let's rock and roll and win some games.
I completely agree. Dude, Bill Armstrong, we got to give a shout out to Bill Armstrong and also Ryan Smith for going out and actually signing some formidable, veterans. They're going to come in and they're going to help us, man. I think they're going to take us to the next level, because the early games and the late games and the mid-season games that's where, as maybe coyotes or maybe young team fans, that we always put ourselves in. You're always like, oh, well, we got some young players coming up. We got some young players. Oh, they're gonna become a good player. They're gonna be no, dude. We need someone that's going to be a booster seat, a booster to kind of lift our guys up and be like, hey, man, we got to get it done now. And I will say, as a fan that complained very early in this podcast about ticket prices, I'm excited about the Winter Classic. Now, I'll tell you one thing I'm upset about the Winter Classic. I don't think we should have done it against the Colorado Avalanche. I think we should have done it against the Nashville Predators.
Did you end up getting tickets to the Winter
No,
Classic?
not yet.
Oh,
I'm waiting.
okay.
I'm
Oh,
waiting.
I
I'm
got you.
waiting. But because of the ticket prices, I told Meg, my lady, that if I'm picking one game this year, I'm going to the Winter Classic. I just wish it wasn't against the Colorado Avalanche, because in a 56,000 person arena, 22,000 people are going to be Avalanche fans. I wish they would have done against the Kraken. I wish they would have done against the San Jose Sharks. I wish they would have done against the Nashville Predators. I want that place to be mountain blue or black, and it's going to be 50-50, and that annoys me.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what I say in response to that, John. What I say in response to that is this, is that Colorado Avalanche, we got to get used to these motherfuckers right now, because if you are going to compete in the Central, you're going to have to get past Colorado. Okay.
It's true.
And so
It's
if you don't want the opposing fan base filling up your stadium, it's time to fucking win. Saying that we don't want the Colorado Avalanche in our stadium for one of the biggest games that in our history is kind of like a San Francisco 49ers saying that he doesn't want to play the Rams, or like an Eagles fan saying he doesn't want to play the Cowboys, or an Ohio State fan saying they don't want to play the Michigan Wolverines in the biggest game ever. Bring those motherfuckers on sooner or later, right? It's going to be more important that we played the Colorado Avalanche 10 years from now, whether or not there are more fans, because 10 years from now, there's not going to be more Avalanche fans than there are Mammoth fans. And I have a feeling, John, that we are going to surprise the world. We're going to shock the world. I don't think it's going to be as bad as you think. I think that there's going to be a constituency. And one thing I think they should have done is they should have done it English soccer style, where they put all the Avalanche fans in one fucking section. Now that's 100%. A bad idea. They could have brought their lame ass mascot. It's not Youpie. Who is it? Whatever that damn thing is. Bring it.
I forget.
But let's mention, it'll be good. I'm going to be watching that one at the bar. Well, it is early enough to still party on New Year's Eve. That's for sure. I think it's a 4 p.m. start.
4 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a great time. Great things on the schedule. There's all sorts of, I haven't even looked deeply enough into it to see anymore. I just saw how many Sunday games and how many Friday games there were. And I'm like, all right, we'll do this.
Leroy, can I bitch about one more thing?
Sure, go ahead and pitch about anything you want to, John.
This grinds my nuts, dude. So every website, can have a VPN block. There's websites to where they don't allow you to be able to screenshot. There's websites that you try to do a little, even the $15 Smith's ticks that we've been buying for the last 2 years, you weren't able to transfer it to your friends. So if you weren't able to make the game, you'd have to give them your login with your password. Anyway, it grinds my fucking balls that this place, SeatGeek, apparently a great distributor, cannot figure out how the fuck to not block scalpers that are buying 200 tickets and charging 3x the price. If you buy a ticket, let's say you buy 100 tickets that are $90, right? And you resell them give them a $20 thing, but there should be a max. They have all this universal technology to figure out how to sell everything, how to block everything, but we have these resellers on SeatGeek buying a $50 ticket, selling it for $160, and SeatGeek isn't making any of that money. Like, dude, you can block it so I can't even send you my $15 ticket that I bought for my Smiths receipt. It's ridiculous. I need more transparency. I'm pissed. I fucking hate it. $153 is the cheapest ticket you can get to opening night. That is asinine.
You'll make all that money back in $3 waters, right?
Literally.
Literally. Yeah, I thought that was I mean, you know, they're going to have to build it, I guess, and the money comes from somewhere, although it was all publicly subsidized. Yeah, I'm surprised too. And you said they're about 88 for anything Upper Bowl second half of the season, huh? That was available.
88 is the cheapest one in February against the St. Louis Blues, a non-playoff team.
It's a hot ticket. I wonder how long until it becomes unaffordable. If it's not already unaffordable, if that's not your point, you know, we'll see.
I mean, I think it's idiotic to outprice the actual fans because cool, you're going to have a bunch of real estate weirdo bros that won't put on the t-shirt, that won't wave the towel, that they're just there because their boss invited them. And that just makes it weird. And you want real fans there. And I get it, dude. I'm a capitalist. I want everyone to make the most money that anyone can. But it's an idiotic business plan to outprice just a 4-person family. Like, if you want to take your wife and your 2 kids, you should be able to get tickets for $30 to $40 a piece. Because even then, that's a $200 night because you got to pay for parking. You got to get some dinner. You're going to buy merch. That's a $500 night for a normal person. But like, and maybe I'm just broke and an idiot, but like, that's just how I feel, Leroy. That's just how I feel.
The days of the $15 Smith tick in the obstructed seat are over. Shit, John, you can't even go to a minor league baseball game anymore and get a seat out of there for under $85. So I gotta tell you the truth. I enjoy going to the games, but I kind of like watching it on the couch too, and watching the replay.
Same, brother.
Using my own bathroom, and you know.
Yeah.
We're going to go some games together. Don't you sweat it. All right, man. Do we got anything else we want to talk about today? This week?
No, dude. I hope everybody's having a great summer. It's hot as hell out here. I can't wait to see you guys at the Delta Center or any other events. I love you. Great talking to you, Leroy. Let's have a great one, dude.
Okay, peace out. Slapshot Utah. See you on the next one.
See you, buddy.